Glad to have you with us from Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross H. Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum and all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
Out of here. That's my guy laid out already.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Bad idea.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, it's been a lot of fun to see this running back put up video game type numbers early this year. But guys, he has not played a run defense like this yet. This is his first real test of the season. He's going to have to be tough. He's going to have to break tackles, have great contact balance, and you got to hold on to the ball. We know this defense prides itself on creating fumbles and causing havoc. So we'll find out just how good this guy really is after this game.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Damn, how you get so
snagged in the middle. It's Kinsey. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Oh, a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense hung.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Right back to the well.
Come on, man.
Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. Good right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UCLA Bruins offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And we get our first look at the dangerous Jamari Johnson. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, This guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And, Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's Iamaleava to throw.
Oh, check out the
He
D-line
let that
coming
thing
in.
fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
First down.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Trying to move them on the counter. Driven back.
That's it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Second down, gonna throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on second down, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Corner.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got some green grass. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Hands it off. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left.
Boy,
huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
I hope that was an interior person.
And the Bruins had this offense rolling. Give to the back. Inside the 35. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle. He's got the tight end. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
First and goal, UCLA.
The Bruins trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Going to the run, it's Cox. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. First quarter in the books. Let's see what kind of numbers these two wide receivers are putting up. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss before the third down and goal situation.
With these last two plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on third? Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. An 84-yard drive there, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Hits inside, it's McKenzie. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying back and forth across the country a lot this year. They have to get off to a fast start today. That's what makes this game so critical.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Got 1 yard. He just caught it right.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's McKenzie. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Got it behind the line. It's Edwards.
There we lost yards.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
Right.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
The run inside. It's Moore. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Defense is totally ready in this situation, too, because of the field position with the offense backed up. They know they're going to try and run the ball, buy themselves some real estate that they ain't having. Lots of bodies in the box, close to the line of scrimmage, and they generate a TFL.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be a little bit short of that 1st down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it?
Shit, nah.
He's got great speed. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, it's Terrell.
I missed.
They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
Big hit.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Happen I get burnt.
Might as well run him again.
Oh my gosh.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
A nice job on 2nd down. Maybe you're expecting a pass, but sticking the run in there, catching them off balance a little bit, getting a big gain, getting the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs going up top.
Do this shit. Oh, man.
Got his man on the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And you can see just how explosive this offense is. It doesn't matter what they do. Whether they're throwing the ball, whether they're running the ball, they've had some balance, but they can pick up yards in chunks. And you're seeing it happen. A really nice completion there. They ran it the play before, and now here they are knocking on the goal line again in the red zone.
That was my fault.
Out wide left, it's Terrell. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Iamaleava. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Fuck out of the box.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Between the hashes, it's Grove. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Set the boss again.
The Bruins will hustle to the line. Running inside. It's Edwards. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Get the fuck out of here right there.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. That's caught. It's Johnson. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
Defense, what are we doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage bust.
Makes the grab in their space. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Moore.
Oh.
He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Fires quickly. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Turns upfield.
And he called a rule.
Buys just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Defense storming into the backfield, making the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Rushes
safety, exactly.
What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
That's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get
rid of the football. Exactly.
I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back.
Better be a man. Oh.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Oh, where? Oh, where?
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Iamaleava still looking to his right. Rolling right and going deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You'll just get in trouble when you try.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulsa taking on the number 15 team, the Louisville Cardinals. And it's the Golden Hurricane looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in West Lafayette. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Too computer.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with the Purdue head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Oh, my God. That boy lurked on me then.
Shout out to him. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I saw him, but I ain't think he gonna get there.
This thing's starting to snowball now in a bad way for this offense. Second interception in as many drives. This quarterback has got to be able to turn the page and make better decisions.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Fresh center downs going to the air. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
There's a hair.
The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss.
Really good job by the defense.
They just want to make it out for the
field. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that.
Now.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down.
Sorry, in that drive,
After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Splits the uprights. Good. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
This receiver is such a weapon, and he has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Caught, it's Martin. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's Iamaleava to throw.
He got there.
Hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, there the free safety shows you his coverage ability in man-to-man. He was locked in with his guy, and he was able to knock that ball away.
Quarterback changing the play. Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Looking to the big tight end.
I tried again to him.
Almost had the completion. Just missed.
Well, man, I mean, you don't get more wide open than that, right? Big fella running down the field. Nobody near him. Quarterback puts it on him. Just got to make the catch.
3rd and long right here.
Got blocked.
From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And defensively on 3rd down, man, that is absolutely your goal. You want to play top down, play back. If they want to dump the ball off to the running back, so be it. But you got to tackle him, and you got to get him to the ground. And that's exactly what this defense does, and they force the 4th down.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Converts on 4th down. Still going.
Block, you won.
And he's
Number 1 block.
Down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Throwing, Iamaleava.
Oh, there you go.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal.
Right now, central pike.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. The Boilermakers decide to call their 1st timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Calls his own number.
Dunk, go dunk, go dunk.
They take the lead with the 6.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And right down the middle.
Manage them blows, the computer throws.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. quick give. It's McKenzie. Makes a man miss. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Offense gets set for second down. They'll go to the air. Turns it upfield. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
Off play action on first down.
Yeah.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The D-line is ferocious.
When it's a play-action pass, that
linebacker
quarterback
really
has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna run it. It's McKenzie.
Didn't I tell you that D-line ferocious?
Started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
You're going through some illegal touching. Exactly. Exactly. They cheating already. They finna start cheating now. Should send y'all back some more. Okay, exactly.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit.
And they're going to start raining. You got to tell me to run the ball.
Looks it in. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Iamaleava. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space, and getting that fast dude on the ground.
Got him right there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
3rd and 3. Quarterback keeper. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the 3rd down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Good route, boy.
Working that left side now.
Good
pick up, but a little bit short of the sticks. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll move the wide
Man up,
receiver.
man up. Nope. He didn't block, man.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Stepping to the right. Fires on the move. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. He won't get there. The defense with a fourth down stop.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. Fourth down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Second and long here. The snap sets up to throw. This time he's got it.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Left side, it's Terrell. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
Well, after allowing a touchdown on the last drive, this offense has to be able to answer. And getting that third down here on the third play of this drive is a good step toward doing that. Nice job by the QB. Good rhythm. This offense now has got it going. They need to pay this thing off, but that was a big one, no question.
Oh, that's grounding, isn't it? That's grounding.
Long way to go on second down.
Damn.
Trying to get the corner. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. And the officials will stop play momentarily here to check on the shaken-up Boilermaker. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Pick, you dummy.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
This is safety.
Bringing it back. He's at the 50.
I love defenses that make big plays, that understand what they're trying to get from the offense, understand how to attack it, jump some of these routes, make these interceptions, and then not only that, when you get the football, try to do something with it. Don't slide down. Don't take a knee. Try to bring that thing back to the house.
Try to make a play.
Offense up for great
that was a
field
damn
position.
freshman. A freshman.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Sees a crease. Turning it on. And And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Hits inside, it's Moore. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout called by Purdue. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
And both sides of the ball late in the football game coming together. Defense forces the turnover. Offense punches it in. 2-possession lead in this fourth quarter.
Gonna be a demon. Oh, he's gonna be a demon. He is gonna be a demon.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
We got to score one more time.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah, too short, man. I need to get short ass corner on.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
I should move on a fucking running back.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive is off to a pretty good start.
Got a little space. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2 minutes now. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42.
Somebody make a play. On that.
Looking to throw for it.
Oh, he caught a screen.
Makes
I'm
the
there.
grab down the middle. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Deep shot for the end zone.
Yes, sir.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. They'll start this drive from the 42. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
We ain't kneeling shit.
The Boilermakers call timeout, and they will have no more. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down.
Wish somebody
He's
had an
brought down,
outside
but there's
block,
a flag
bro.
on the field. Let's see which way
outside?
that's going to go.
Must have been outside. Okay. That's fine. I got you put me at the end. Y'all know we're going to the playoffs.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's the Iamaleava to throw. Turns up, it's Rowe.
Make play.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it.
Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, UCLA! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Give me all them
stats. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Back to pass on second down. And
all them stats
out deep in their own end.
Get it.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense
we need
get
that point.
It's a turnover.
We need that turnover differentiator because
right.
the AD said it's a must.
Absolute catastrophe for this offense.
Whatever the AD says, so.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find them.
Another one.
And the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Second down to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. There he goes. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field.
Chew his clock out.
From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Perfect
the clock stopped
even to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snapped on fourth down.
Yes, sir.
And as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Hey, man, I'll take some more points.
Well, it's been that kind of day for the offense.
Yeah,
and this quarterback specifically, they've had their chances. They've had opportunities throughout the course of the game to get some pitches and catches and make some explosive plays. Just not able, though, to hook up. And you saw it on that fourth down play right there. They're trailing by a lot of points because those are the throws you've got to make if you're going to win games like this, and they just have not been able to get it.
Oh, wow.
And it's picked off for the
fucking back, man.
Today. And he will step out of bounds, but
what happened to the 50-50
get the ball back for his offense.
He makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Going downfield for the big play.
They know who the weakness is.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Setting up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Whip it out to the back on the screen. Breaks free, and he might be gone.
What the fuck?
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
That's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Bye. Why he out there with a red shirt on? I gotta take your red shirt off. You're not gonna get no rest this year, buddy.